Hello, everybody. Welcome back. I am back with this game, primarily because I needed something chill to play. I just adopted a kitty cat yesterday. Um, and obviously, I will send the pet tax. So here are pictures of my new son. He is wonderful and beautiful and oh so cuddly. Um, he is currently napping in my chair while I play. And he's very sensitive, so we need to just be chill. So I thought this game was perfect. Anyway, I also kind of want to know what more is going to happen. And I don't think I've labeled everything correctly, so hopefully we can fix some of this. Brimlock, why is Brimlock up there? Yeah, you need to be over here. Anyway, end of the day, so let's just go to the next one. Ooh, this is ripped. Time passed, a year, and then another. The book remained hidden, but out of sight did not mean out of mind. The book was what her thoughts settled on when she rested, what she brooded over when she did her chores, and what she pictured when she dreamed. Interesting. Hmm. Where the hell is my map at? I don't think we really. We just have an X and a ripped. I have a sneaking suspicion we're supposed to line this up with like a part of the coast, maybe, or something. Let's go here. Holy shit. Holy shit. This is N7. N7. I see a pit full of skulls, some deer, fox, badger, and some human. I wish I had not come. Oh. That wasn't right? Are we sure that wasn't right? That shape completely matches, doesn't it? N. Oh, it's 6. Oh, crap. Okay, well, at least we know. Let's water some of our plants and hopefully we can get there. I think I can only water my plants like once a day. Maybe? I actually don't remember. Anyway, N6. The gentle sound of flowing water, the sunlight through scattered clouds, a reset. Okay, these plants are pretty. Let's look what we got. Close inspection. Purple ones first. Rather unpleasant scent. Interesting. Okay, and this? Soft pale blue flowers. Surely we have something in our book that identifies that, no? Burn, psychic abilities, light blue flowers like rounded tufts of gentle lamb's wool. I think it's this. It's gotta be, right? Soft pale blue flowers, light blue flowers. They look like little puff balls, so probably. What's it again? Gurita. I'm pretty sure. I'm not even gonna question myself. I think I'm right. Okay. And then the other one is purple but smells bad. Candlewood? No, it's red. Strauss. These are mushrooms. Do not drink the sap. Touching it was painful. No. Oops. Sandfire, I think we know what that one is. Maybe Fennet. Long soft leaves? No. No. Hunter boar? Cool blueberry flowers. Hardy plant. Found in a cold. I don't think we have this one yet, but that's okay. Just scoot some things over. There we go. Okay, let's bring in our customer. Hello, Reuben. The fox button was no help, I'm afraid. The sisterhood still refused to speak openly with me. Not that I have the time to pursue it properly. Oh. I'm rushed off my feet this week. There's been a body found up at the Swinside Stone Circle, and apparently it's a grisly one. Don't suppose you've got anything to help keep my lunch down. My stomach's never coped too well with the grisly ones. Oh, Fennet. Do we know what... Do we have Fennet? I think I just said I didn't have it. Long, soft leaves. And we do mellow. Oh, I don't think we know. Yeah. Okay, time to look at everything carefully. Sweet scent. Small amount of light. That varies. Petals are soft and feathery, but your fingers ache. That doesn't sound good. Stiff leaves, not what we're looking for. Smells like rhubarb. The leaf shape seems correct. I'm not sure though. Gray blue flowers. Soft purple with a sweet scent? I don't think so. Unpleasant scent. This doesn't look right, but it smells pleasant. They smell wonderful. Leaf shape is also similar to the picture. Leaves are soft. Oh, there it is. That's Fennet. Boom. Which fig? Okay. Well, let's label Fennet and organize it. Okay. Can I do my alphabet? I don't know. I cannot. Where's N? Oh, I don't have N. I almost had it right after 3 tries. Hello. Good morning. Verona Green handed me this for you. She seemed in a good mood. Well, that's probably good. Hello. I meant to tell you this yesterday, but it slipped my mind. I discovered a plant on a recent trip to Grisdale Forest, just northeast of Rusland. It was like nothing I'd ever seen before. I would have brought it back with me if the sisterhood had given me a moment alone, but they seem overly protective lately. Kind regards. Okay, northeast of Rusland, Grisdale Forest. Oh, that's my book. I don't want that. Here we go. The Mappy. Torver. Wisdomar. Oh, here's Rusland Forest. Northeast. of Breslin. So north and then east that way, potentially. North, east. Maybe it's just directly that way. Yeah, okay. And the moment I step off the road, I can't shake the feeling of being watched. Suddenly I find my way blocked by 3 women wearing green cloaks and holding short elm bows. Nobody may wander freely throughout the forest. By order of the Arda, says the leader of the trio. I turn to walk back, but then again, I have a few tricks up my sleeve. Okay, where's my mellow? I'm not sure, but I'll use it. Okay, yeah, that is right. With the help of the mellow glow, I will walk right past the sisters without them paying me any heed. Chuckling to myself, I collect the plant that Verona talked about and take my leave. Oh, this plant looks droopy. Hello. Oh, I can put this in the archives now. Bulb is quite firm and turquoise in color. The orange fruits have no noticeable odor. Interesting. I'm trying to think if I know of any entry that's like that, but I don't think I do, so I'm just gonna put this to the side here for the moment. Do I organize this in blue or orange? Unclear. I'll just put it there. I'm afraid. The camphor you gave me is helping me sleep, and I'm very grateful for it, but the visions are strong as ever. The woman in jade masks appeared in my dreams every night. She screams at me. I do not know why, but the presence is always there, dark and dreadful. I don't know what to do. The dreams feel like a warning that I don't understand, a mosaic of color that refuses to come into focus. Some part of me wants to stare down that abyss, but I am afraid. So we have both of these plants. Oh, candlelit is there. Okay. Let's try to remember what they do before I give them to her. Enhance psychic abilities. And then the other, I think, is to protect. Okay. Well, sometimes we need to face our fear. That's what I think. Aptly named plant. Inhaling the smell of the flowers is said to help ease symptoms of anxiety. God, I wish I had that fucking plant. That's okay, I have a kitty cat now. This is the other one that I have that's new. Soaking up moisture, checking presence of compounds and butterflies. And then this one I don't think I even really looked at. Help the dead find peace in the afterlife. 6 petals. Huh. 6 petals. Everything is 6 petals? No, that has way more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All of these look like they have 6. Oh, it says soft and sweet scent. Apparently it's very expensive. Alright. We don't come to Undermere often, but I heard about your shop and I said to Francis we simply must pay a visit. It's a wonderful breath of life in an otherwise dreary town. I'm the green-fingered one. It's not really his cup of tea, but I persuaded him the trip would do him good. And besides, he'll be wanting to take a boat out on the lake. Shame about this awful weather, though. You must come to Caesar. We have a small library with some books on plants that my grandfather acquired many years ago. I'm sure they will be of interest to a horticulturist such as yourself. Okay, great. Oh my god, a castle. You want me to come to a castle? Well, if you insist, I will wear my finest garments. Swinside. Wrong castle. Grasmere. Beside Kentmere. Sadgill. Sedberg. Oh, here it is. I am greeted enthusiastically by Lady Elspeth herself. She's very talkative and has many questions on horticulture that I do my best to answer as she takes me on a tour of the gardens. "Well, you must take a sample of this back with you," she exclaims, pointing at a plant that I do not recognize. But before I can stop to take a look, she has already whisked me on to the next. "And this one too," she says. I'm quite exhausted by the time we make it to the library, and I don't have the time to make as much thorough a study as I would like. Nevertheless, I am able to find an interesting entry that I note down. "Don't forget these," Lady Elspeth cries as I make to leave. She thrusts the plants from the gardens into my hands, and I thank her warmly. Fever Kiss. And two really cool looking plants. Another one with berries on it. Okay. Archive that. Put that here. Now we must observe. The leaves seem to have a mind of their own. That's not fucking frightening at all. And you? Small yellow berries. Informative. Extremely. I'm looking for a plant with yellow flowers and coarse leaves. It helps with my heartburn. Yellow flowers and coarse leaves. You mean candy root? Boom. Okay. Thanks, friend, I guess. That was a quick trip. They're saying Blackcomb is haunted now. Bradley Miller told me he saw the ghost of a huge deer, antlers and all, but then Bradley Miller also says that he can talk to squirrels. Either way, there's something evil in them hills, and I'm not taking any chances. Awful what happened to that poor young man up at Swinside. I've come for some stinking Mount Cap. Oh, Sunset Mount Cap. Okay, well, pretty sure I have that. Yep, okay, great. Henchuk. Startling effects on memory. Short-term memory loss in larger amounts causes amnesia. Holy shit, this is a powerful plant. Bulb, unusual structure, growing in bursts that give it striped appearance when cut open. Outer layer hardens and turns blue-green when it's ready to harvest. I don't think I have anything like that. I certainly don't recall if I do. Okay. This one I need to take the question mark off of, because now we know what it does. And then I think the other one I need to as well. Yeah, Millowbow, because now we know that for sure. And then we can end the day. This game is so chill. I love this game. She lives alone in the castle to the northwest of the abbey. She buried her husband there miles to the east, where the Everheart grows. At 15, her mother, strong, dependable, loving, was struck down by typhoid. The girl drew inward as her father turned to drink. Oh, that is so sad. Yikes. Brutal. Okay. In the castle to the northwest of the abbey, Everheart. Do we know? Is it labeled with Everheart? Northwest of the abbey. I think we need to find the abbey first. Unless it's not labeled abbey. And then we're a little bit on the screwed side. Which is totally possible. Inside. This is where all the ooky spooky's happening right now. Abbey. He lives alone in the castle to the northwest of the abbey. It's gotta be that. It's gotta be. The crumbling ruins of Egremont Castle perch atop the hillside overlooking the village below. As I wander through the walled remnants, I'm reminded of the legend of the Egremont horn that once hung proudly above the castle gateway. Although long since lost, it is said that the mystical horn, when blown by a rightful heir, has the power to restore the castle to its former glory. Huh. Okay. 3 miles to the east. So my question is now, is it 3 miles to the east of the castle? 1, 2, 3. Or is it 3 miles from the abbey? 1, 2, 3. Not sure. I mean, we can, like, a little bit risk going there. Because we don't have dread currently, which is nice. I'm also being beat up by my cat. He's kicking my butt. Hold on, let's just not. Okay. I'm gonna go east of the abbey first, like 1, 2, 3, because that makes the most sense to me. Why did I come here? No. Okay. Just kidding, it doesn't make any sense at all. But at least we didn't get injured by my foolishness. I wonder why there's spider webs. You see those? Like, you'd think the place would be kind of more taken care of this time past, but I guess it's only technically been a few days, so maybe she hasn't had the time. Okay, let's try 1, 2, 3. A dead tree, its bark cracked and blackened by fire, stands alone on the hillside. Off to one side, a patch of flowers grows on a lone mound. Scooches away. There we go. New plant. This is pretty. Pretty plant. Oh, she's gonna say, like, causes death. Oh no. Just pink. Okay. Good to know. It's pink. What have you done to me? I see the woman in the jade mask everywhere. And that creature that stands over her shoulder. I almost feel like I can sense its desires. Oh. It is afraid of the sisterhood, that much is clear. It will lay waste to them. So much death, but it can be avoided with Arduino's protection. I do not know if I am awake or asleep even now. I feel the darkness tearing at my mind. Shit. I shouldn't have, given her that stuff, but I guess that's the risk we take. Inhaling eases symptoms of anxiety. It could be this one. Smells wonderful. Boom. So freaking good at this game. It just seemed the one that made the most sense, I guess. From what we had, anyway. Okay. Great. I met a strange man on the road to Sedberg not 2 days ago. Stranger still, he asked after you. He said he had something for you. Don't ask me what. So I told him where to find you, but he looked stricken when I mentioned Undermere. That's weird. Said he doesn't come near towns at all, if he can help it. Even more weird, but okay. He was headed west. At least, I think he was. He said he was looking for the Winster Spring. I'll write this down for you. Anyway, that's my news. Did you manage to find the plant I wanted? Oh, maybe. I don't remember. Yep, I sure did. Just kidding, I remember everything. Okay, give me the note. Headed west from Sedberg. Source of the river. Oops, that's not my map. Okay. Sedberg. Sedberg's here. So maybe that river. Here. There are more important things to be doing. Okay, well, I'm sorry. The source of the River Winster. Okay, where's the source? Also, where's Winster? That's Kent. That's the lake. What river is this? Leven, Crack, Dudden, Esk, Ert. Oh, here. Okay. That is much more south than west, but I guess it both count. Whatever. Let's water some plants and see if we can get there. Oh, we're good now. Okay. Why did I come here? Okay, well, I don't know what this thing wants from me, so I'm just gonna not worry about it. I'm not long for this world, and I have decided that I want to be buried in a grave decorated with the rare and beautiful Kabila, like a Dreher huntsman with their Drantium-covered tombs. Okay, well, I think I have this. That is a very, very poetic way to be like, hey, I want to go out in style. Wait. Oh my god, I don't know why I keep opening the wrong parchment today. Hell. Oh, right, this is the six petaled one. I think it's this, but I could not promise you. Boom. Holy crap. I don't think I've fucked up yet. Roll the tapes. Have I fucked up? That's also so brave to be like, to admit, I'm dying. I need you to do this thing for me, please. I don't know. I don't know if I would just straight up be like, I'm dying, help me. I think there would be a level of like, no, I'm okay. Like, I'm not dying. You know, there's like that kind of panic set in. No, just me? I don't know. I haven't died yet, so can't tell you. Maybe I'll just accept it, like, gracefully. Like a swan. Who the fuck are you? Your reputation is growing, horticulturist. I hear you are the person to come to for plants that are difficult to acquire. Probably. My head feels like it's being torn in two lately. I'm looking for some hop heart. Oh, frack. I don't think we have hop heart. Oh, why is this here? That's not the right spot. Maybe somewhere on the map. Maybe still here. Could I just guess? I don't know. Probably not. Inhaling smoke from burning dried leaves of this plant can provide pain relief. Firm leaves grow up the stems leading to blue flowers. Oh, we do actually have this. Wait, I think it's you. I think you're hot part. I mean, am I a fucking genius today? Like, what's going on? Why am I so competent? This is very unusual behavior for me. Okay. Where's H? Oh, there. Okay. It's not even the end of the day yet. Oh my god. Oh, hello, dog outside. Reuben Ward has called on my unique expertise to aid in his investigation of the Swinside Stone Circle. I was wondering when we'd get to this. Unique expertise. He knows how to flatter an old woman when he wants something. Oh boy, that's a little sleazy. I thought about telling him to suck an egg. Give it a good long thought, actually, but my curiosity has got the better of me. Suck an egg? That's kind of amazing. If I'm mad at somebody, I want to tell them to suck an egg. He must be desperate if he's coming to me, and I'll bet they found something juicy down there. Signs of ritual sacrifice, maybe. I could do with some witch fig to take with me. Always comes in useful. I haven't identified this yet. I think I would convince myself that we didn't have anything like this. Well liked by butterflies. Infection, moisture. Similar leaves to fever kiss, which it's often confused with. Oh boy, sorry, I guess I'm a little sleepy today. Fever kiss. What does fever kiss have a different name? Red berries. Leaves are pale in color. Oh, this is fever kiss. These two kind of look alike. Should we just take a chance? Oh my god. So this is good. So we know this one is witch fig. Witch fig. And then we also know this one is fever kiss. It's a 2-for-1 special. Wow, that was actually great. Okay. Put that there. And then this can go at the back. Oh no, not totally at the back, but close enough. Okay. Moving on. I never see anybody in your shop. Someone literally just left. It's a daily surprise to me that you're still in business. Believe me, I wouldn't be in here if I didn't have to be, especially with that damn cat still here. I will rip your mustache off your face. I need some Bishop's parasol for a work-related matter. Do you now? What if I just gave you one that looked like Bishop's parasol, and then you perished? No, I wouldn't do that. Not today. Okay, that's the end of the day. We didn't learn more about that place I'm supposed to go, but that's fine. The old man of Coniston looks out across the lake with blind eyes. His mind wanders with the current, floating gently southwards to the fork. Not long after the girl left home, her father wept. He was so caught up in his own grief that he let her go, and he did not look for her. Fuck. Is this girl me? Like, is this the main character? I wonder. It's hard to say, I guess. That's so fucking brutal, though, Jesus. Old man of Coniston looks out across the lake with blind eyes. His mind wanders with the current, floating gently southwards to the fork. Whoa. I'm not afraid of this in video games, but I am so fucking terrified of lightning in real life. Oh my god. When I used to live in the forest, we would sometimes have thunderstorms in the summer. And one time it was so bad, and I had to go out and like inspect the entire property, like in the pouring rain and the storm with the lightning going on. And that was so scary. You're supposed to do that because the lightning could strike on like really dry leaves and start a forest fire. So we had to like do an entire 4 acres of just inspecting leaves and making sure things were soaked through, and it was just so awful. That was fun. Not. Okay, it looks across the lake. So maybe there's a place called Coniston, because it says of Coniston. Oh, here's Coniston. Mine wanders with the current floating gently southwards toward the fork. So this fork? Wow, oh my god. The heavens open up as I reach the fork. I take a moment to pause and listen to the sound of water on water. I'm soaked through, but my spirits are high as I return home. I'm not empty-handed. 2 new plants today. Oh, and they're pretty ones. They're very tall. Let's take a quick look at this. Light purple flowers. The smell is alluring. Is my organization getting fucked up every once in a while? Like, why? Why is Bishop's here? Suspicious. Okay, learn smell. Dark purple flowers. Great. Wonderful information. Okay. Eleanor Brommer. The insects make the salt marshes uninhabitable. People stay away and not much grows there, but I know where to find an unusual plant. Oh? I've drawn you a map in case you decide it's worth your time. Thank you. Oh my god. What a nice person. Okay. This is another one of those, line it up and hopefully it works out for you. This almost looks similar. I think it's like this. Well, maybe a little bit over, like that. It's not perfect. I don't know if this is in E or F. I'm gonna try F, F2. The air is thick with biting insects. An unbearable plague. I fight against it for mere moments before I am overwhelmed. If only I had some blue winter to keep them at bay. I don't know what winter boar is. Oh shit. Nope. Wrong thing. Winter boar. Here we go. Blue aloe, cool blueberry flowers, hardy plant, rubbery leaves. Okay. Surely it's not this. Because this doesn't give me fucking anything about this. But it is blue-gray. Wow, okay. That is awesome. We now know what our winter boar is. Yeah. Oh yeah. Goes here. Okay. Blue winter saves my skin, but this rolling mass of insects is so thick in places that it's hard to see. At length I come across what I came for and hurry away. That is a cool looking plant. And what do you do? Thorns look menacing. I'm staying clear from them. Yeah, that makes sense. Kind of looks like yellow teeth. Okay, let's look at this again. Man wanted to meet you, headed west from Sedberg. Possibly near to the source of the river, Winster. Near to the source, west of Sedberg. Near to the source? So not totally at the source. Unless it's just a straight line, but that's not even close to that river at all. Huh. So I'm thinking it could be here, or it could be on the other shore here. But I'm gonna go with my first bet here, and because it says near, not at. So more important things to do. Okay. I'm gonna keep this up here for now, just so it's kind of in the back of my mind while I'm thinking about stuff. Yeah, okay. Thank you for your help and discretion earlier. The Sisterhood is grateful, but the news that the ardor was poisoned with the gilded dendra has everyone worried. The temporary acting Arda is panicking. I probably shouldn't be telling you this, but one of the sisters has gone missing. A runaway called Thea that we took in a few years ago. We're trying to find her and her sister Charlotte. Remembered that the Jacob's Worth plant is said to help locate people. Jacob's Worth? Have I even seen that name? Apparently. I guess I haven't looked at it. Tend to be drawn to the unusual flowers, but it's the leaves that have the most interesting properties. It is said they will point the way towards any person you wish to locate and have been used to successfully find many a wanderer. Okay. Unusual flowers. Maybe that. Oh, of course. The leaves have a mind of their own. Yep. Okay. Where did it go? Did it go somewhere weird? No. Okay. I feel like at some point I should be labeling these plants with like what their scientific name is, as it were. I think for now this is fine, but okay, west. So maybe here. Maybe. No. Am I wasting exploration here? Sedberg. West from Sedberg, near to the source of the River Winster. Is it saying that the top here is the source? That's probably what it's actually saying. I wouldn't... Well, I guess that is the source, huh? I'm thinking backwards. I was thinking where it runs off. Okay, well, at least we know where it is now, so there's that. It's my wife's birthday. I wanted to give her something special. Understandable. There was a plant that she used to love as a child, but she hasn't been able to find any in years. It's sort of a bulb-like plant and has a strong smell to it, but in a good way. And the flower is more like lots of little flowers. Okay. Strong smell, lots of little flowers. Those are fruits. Bulb-like plant. Orange fruits with no odor. Okay, well it's not this. Unpleasant scent, no. Smells pleasant. But it doesn't have lots of little flowers. Dark purple flowers. Smell is alluring. It could be this. Could be. Pink flowers, yeah, we don't know anything about that. I'll try this. No. Fuck. Okay. Pleasing scent. Something with a bulb. With this? No. Delicate. I don't know if I have this plant. Oh, it's this one. Okay. Oh, I got so worried. Okay. Let's really quickly go to the actual source of the river, which would be here. Yep. The hermit's camp is easy to find if you read the instructions, nestled between two boulders above the spring. The cool remains of a fire ringed by stones is the only immediate sign that anyone was here. I call out, but there is no reply. The hermit is not here. A more thorough search of the nope, I was going to say composite campsite yields something interesting. Tucked off to one side, I discover some broken pieces of wood arranged on the floor. Down to right 3. Probably from where he is. Okay. Down to right 3. Okay. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. The camp at the Winster Spring has led me to another camp of sorts where I am greeted by an eccentric man. Oh yes, ha ha ha, the man says. You must take this. Take it. At his insistence, I receive the looking glass that he thrusts into my hands. He places an envelope delicately on top. It's no use to me anymore. No use. Don't forget the red. The red, the red, the red. Ha ha. Ebony. I'm sure that he is quite mad. Well, aren't we all? What the hell are you? It is said that the red ebony plant is the property of uncovering that which is hidden or secret. I have perfected a device designed to use extract from the plant in concert with a viewing window in order to permit the user to see magics otherwise invisible to the naked eye. Oh shit. Okay, that's really fucking cool. Red ebony. Do I have red ebony?